We're on a record in cause number 329846. The case is styled the state of Texas versus J. Kenneth DeVillier. We have Mr. DeVillier appearing via Zoom, and his attorneys also appearing via Zoom. Mr. DeVillier, would you please raise your right hand? Mr. DeVillier, do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may put your hand down. Mr. DeVillier, how are you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fine. Thanks for asking. Mr. DeVillier, you're here represented by your attorney, Ryan Matuska. Mr. Matuska, how are you doing?
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Mr. DeVillier, information in this case alleges that on or about May 17 of 2021, while you were in Jefferson County, Texas, that you committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of theft. Mr. DeVillier,
Yes.
do you understand what you've been charged with?
I am unclear. If you could provide the correct vocal terms of my knowledge, I would be highly recommended. Thank you.
Okay, do you need some time to talk to your attorney?
No, you said you would read me, you would tell me why, or my theft, or the case, like,
I said that I was just telling you that the information states that on or about May 17th of 2021, you would.
yes, I didn't know what I was charged with. My bad, I'm sorry.
Okay, you was alleged to have committed the Class A misdemeanor offense of theft. Do you understand what you have been charged with?
Oh, yes, sir.
And to this charge, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
Now, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Freely as will can be.
Okay, or is anyone forcing you to plead guilty?
Not on mindset.
Okay, so you're pleading guilty of your own free will?
On free base of my own clarity, yes. Mindset is a base of I'm homeless, so I have nowhere to stay. So it's mental stability that's making me feel an unworried situation of how I'm gonna pay off taxes.
Okay, Mr. Matuska, have you advised, you've advised and counseled Mr. DeVillier. Is there any evidence of that he's mentally incompetent to stand trial?
Yes, sir, Your Honor.
Huh? What did you say?
Sir, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, Mr. DeVillier, I'll just repeat this. Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Voluntarily, personification, yes.
Well, I didn't understand the last part you said.
In my vocal terms of being free to attorney, blessing my situation on the court found of felony charge A of class, I am willing to take my probation voluntarily, and I do plead guilty to all terms that you have assent.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think the court reporter was able to. Could you repeat that?
The microphone, my bad. Yes, I do plead guilty.
Okay, now my question was, are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Freely, yes, and voluntarily.
And are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, now, Mr. DeVillier, I have before me a document on the computer tablet that is titled the Misdemeanor Plea Admonishments. And on this document, on page 2 of this document, there are, well, that's a signature. You're supposed to put your initials. Mr. Matusker, I'm gonna send this you're gonna have to send it, the DA is gonna have to send it back to him. The district attorney is gonna have, the assistant district attorney is gonna have to send that document back to you because he was supposed to put his initials on the line. I think he signed it. On page 2 of the misdemeanor admonishment. Just hold on a minute, we'll be in recess.